Have you ever looked around and quietly wondered, why do some people seem to thrive while others are barely surviving? Why do some people walk through life with confidence, clarity, and momentum, while others feel stuck, overwhelmed, and uncertain about their future? Is success luck, talent, or connections? Or is there something deeper happening beneath the surface? I used to wrestle with those questions myself. I would watch people build businesses, create healthy relationships, achieve financial freedom, and live with purpose. And I wondered, what are they doing differently? What key factors are they applying that others are missing? Because if success leaves clues, then failure must leave clues too. And one day, while listening to motivational speaker Jim Rohn, I heard something that completely shifted my perspective. He said, "If you want to flourish in any area of your life, study that area." That was it. Simple, powerful, life-changing. Not wish for it, not complain about it, not envy people who have it. Study it, learn it, apply it. And at that moment, I realized something. An extraordinary life is not accidental. It is intentional. If I want better health, I must study health. If I want financial freedom, I must study money. If I want stronger relationships, I must study communication and love. If I want peace, purpose, confidence, leadership, or growth, I must become a student of those things. That realization changed the trajectory of my thinking forever. And I want to challenge you with one idea. Your life can change dramatically when you identify and apply the key factors that move the needle. Not someday. Starting now. The problem is not that most people are incapable. The problem is that most people are uninformed, distracted, and inconsistent. We live in a world overflowing with information but starving for wisdom. People want success without studying, results without discipline, growth without discomfort, transformation without change. And because of that, many people spend years repeating the same cycles, the same habits, excuses, and limitations. They hope life improves while continuing to think the same way, but you cannot create a new life with an old mindset. Most people are trying to harvest in fields they never planted in. They want confidence but never develop themselves. They want wealth but never study finances. They want opportunities but never sharpen their skills. They want change but resist responsibility, and the truth is painful sometimes. Nobody is coming to rescue us. Nobody can study for us. Nobody can grow for us. Nobody can force us in greatness. That responsibility belongs to us. And many people stay stuck because they underestimate the power of small daily improvements. They think success is one giant breakthrough, but success is usually hidden inside small, repeated actions. A book read consistently, a habit practiced daily, a skill sharpened intentionally, a mindset corrected repeatedly. Tiny disciplines create massive results over time. Yet many people quit because growth feels slow. They compare their beginning to somebody else's middle. They scroll through social media watching highlights while privately battling discouragement. And slowly they start believing the lie. Maybe greatness just isn't for me, but greatness is rarely about giftedness alone. It's about development, learning, and applying the right principles consistently over time. And that's the missing factor for so many people. They admire success, but they never study success. They admire leadership, but they never develop leadership. They admire excellence, but they never practice excellence. Your future changes when your habits change. Your habits change when your mindset changes. And your mindset changes when you choose to learn. That is where transformation begins. So, what is the solution? Become a student of the life you want to live. That's it. Simple, but not easy. If there is a goal you want to achieve, learn from people who have already achieved it. Success leaves footprints, and wise people follow proven principles. If you want financial freedom, study financially disciplined people. Learn about investing, budgeting, and ownership. Learn how money works instead of working your entire life without understanding it. If you want healthy relationships, study communication, emotional intelligence, forgiveness, how to listen, and how to serve people well. If you want confidence, study courage, speaking, practice showing up, and practice failing forward. Confidence grows through action, not avoidance. If you want peace, study your mind, guard your environment, protect your energy, feed your spirit with truth instead of negativity. And understand this: information alone does not change your life. Application changes your life. You can attend seminars for 20 years and remain stuck if you never implement what you learn. Knowledge without action becomes entertainment, but knowledge applied becomes transformation. That means after every lesson, ask yourself, what will I do differently because of what I learned? Not next year or next month, today. Because your daily choices are creating your future. And another powerful truth is this: you must become intentional about your environment. Who are you listening to? Who are you learning from? What conversations surround you daily? Because environments shape people. You cannot consistently feed your mind negativity and expect positivity to grow. You cannot surround yourself with excuses and expect excellence to emerge. Growth requires alignment. Sometimes the next level of your life demands a new circle, new habits, new standards, and new priorities. And let me say this too: do not be intimidated by starting small. Every expert was once a beginner. Every successful person was once unknown. Every champion once struggled. Growth is a process. A seed does not become a tree overnight, but with nourishment, consistency, and time, it grows. And so will you. The key is consistency, not perfection. Consistently read, pray, work, improve, and show up. One of the greatest mistakes people make is underestimating what can happen in 5 years of focused growth. 5 years of discipline can completely transform your finances, your mindset, body, relationships, confidence, and your future. The person you become matters more than the goal itself, because once you become the right person, many goals naturally follow. And hear this carefully: you already possess more potential than you realize, but potential means nothing undeveloped. A seed has potential, but if it never gets planted, watered, and cultivated, it dies carrying its greatness. Do not die carrying your greatness. Develop it, cultivate it, use it. The world does not need more people doubting themselves. The world needs people willing to grow. So, here's the big revelation. Success is not a mystery, it is a study. Extraordinary lives are built intentionally. People flourish because they learn, apply, adapt, and persist. The difference between where you are and where you want to be may simply be the information, habits, and disciplines you have not yet mastered. That means your future is not fixed. Your current situation is not your destination. You are one decision away from a new direction, one lesson away from a breakthrough, one disciplined season away from transformation. Think about that. What if the life you desire is waiting on the other side of your growth? What if the next level of your life requires the next level of your learning? What if your greatest limitation is not resources but perspective? And what if today could become the turning point? Not because everything changes overnight, but because you decide to change. To learn, grow, study, apply, and become intentional about your future. That is how lives change. That is how legacies are built. That is how ordinary people create extraordinary outcomes. I want to leave you with this challenge. Identify the areas of your life that need growth. Be honest. Where are you struggling? Where are you stagnant? Where have you settled? Now ask yourself, who can teach me in this area? What books do I need to read? What habits do I need to change? What knowledge do I need to gain? What actions do I need to take? Because your future responds to intentional growth. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start now. Read the book. Take the course. Ask the mentor. Build the habit. Make the call. Write the plan. Take responsibility for your life. And remember this: an exceptional life is not built in a day. It is built daily. Every disciplined action matters. Every lesson matters. Every choice matters. You have greatness within you. You have purpose within you. You have potential within you, but potential alone is not enough. You must develop it. So, from this day forward, become a student of the life you want to live. Study it, learn it, apply it, and watch how your life begins to transform.